channel. It's Shaxitron back with another video review, and this time we have Transformers the movie, Optimus Prime, and this is for the first movie, by the way. And he rolls really good. He has rubber tires on all the wheels, which is really awesome. He does have lights and sounds with this little button on top. Just semi-horn, that's about it. And he also has the yellow lights in the grill. He does come with a gun, which connects right there on this little gray tab. It does come with a clear blue missile, and these are the really nice spring-loaded missiles, which they have really shied away from in past, like present lines. This one shoots really far. I'll stand back all the way. I still got some power, which is pretty cool. And it does, like I said, plug in. There's a little slot right here, and then the little peg, and that just fits in and clicks on like that, which is pretty cool. As a quick size comparison, here he is next to movie 1, Leader Optimus Prime, and then we have Dark of the Moon, Deluxe Optimus Prime. And as you can see, Leader Optimus is pretty damn big, and then this is like about 3/4 the size, and then this is another 3/4 of that size, which is pretty cool. They've changed over the years. Seems like they've gone pretty cheap. That's just me. I like the old-fashioned rubber wheels, and actually having to think to transform a figure instead of doing it in like 15 or 16 steps. I like having complicated transformers, but that's just me, I guess. But to transform him, first thing you want to do, you don't have to do this, but you can remove his gun and put it off to the side. And then what you want to do is come to the feet right here in the front and undo them. Actually, let's go to the back here first. Undo it right here. Get these undone. And bring these down and unpeg them. And then come to the front here and unpeg these. And then bring these down, which will form the legs. Let's just get the legs out of the way first. Undo them. Try to get these out of the way too. Come on. Then swing this section out of the way. Bring the arms out. And bring this up. Same thing on the other side. Bring the arm out. And then swing the section back and up and around. And just get that out of the way. Then come to the feet here. And then fold this up. Like that. And bring it up like so. And the next thing you want to do is come to the feet and then pull out and then twist, and it'll automorph. See how his toes flip out? Move that slowly so you guys can see. And then lock it into place. There you go. And do that for the other side. Same thing. Bring out. And twist it. And then collapse these up like this. And then collapse it like that. Same thing on the other side. Collapse it up like that. Make sure it plugs in. And there's a little tab on the back of his leg. And there's a little, there's a little slot on the back of his leg, and then there's a little tab right here. And then it just clicks in like that. And there is his legs done. I'm going to bring this camera back a little bit so you guys can see. And I wish I had a better camera so you guys could see. Mine's just a... oops. And then what you want to do is spin these down. And just spin these down. And there's a little slot right here in the waist. And then there's a little tab hanging from the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right here. And then you just bring this and snap it like that. And straighten his legs out. Then we can come to his arms. Bring those out like that. Same thing. There's a little slot and tab here. You just plug it in so it snaps. I'm not sure how these go. I can't remember. Fold that up like that. I guess you can bring these down, form little shoulder pads. Or actually, I'll leave them like that. And same thing here. Bring his arm down and around. We'll get to his fists in a second. And then same thing. Plug it in like that. And then give him some shoulder pads. Like that. And then bring his fists out. Come to his gray section. Lift it up. And pull out his fist. And then bring out the fingers. Like that. Bring out the thumb. There you go. And then for this side, do the same thing. Open this blue section. And then flip it around. And then close it. And then lock it. Spin that around. And you can open up his hand and bring out the thumb if you want. For now. And finally, come to the back here. And bring these around. There's little slots here. And then spin these around like this. And they plug in like that. I'll do it one more time so you guys can see. Bring it in like that. And plug it in like that. And here we have Optimus Prime in his robots mode. So I gotta bring out, make sure that locks in, because mine is not cooperating. Come on. There you go. He's not wanting to have his toes out. One second, guys. I think I got it. That's the last thing you need to do is bring up the head. And I accidentally did it before I wanted to, but I'll do that again. There's a little tab right here. You just press down on it. Where is it? There we go. And there is Leader Optimus Prime from the first movie in his robot mode. And you also can bring the gun and attach it here on the side and not shoot it out. And I forgot how this gimmick works, but there's a little lever on the inside of his arm here. You just slide it forward and the gun comes out and covers his hand and makes it look like he's wielding his gun, which is really cool. And he does have some sounds. Thought I did. Guess I'm wrong, guys. Shouldn't be doing reviews after work because I say stuff that I do not know. But here is Optimus Prime. I'll show you his articulation. So the leg goes out that far like that. And go back like this. About that far. He has a knee swivel like this. And he also has a little bit of ankle pivots, but not much. Like barely noticeable. Like that. Then for his arms, at the shoulder, there's a swivel. Probably bring this down. Give him some more articulation. Ratcheting joints 360 degrees. If you have those pads down like that, his ratcheting joint in the elbow. And swivels also down further at the elbow. And his fingers are individually posable. Got his thumb. And then the first 3 fingers. Actually, the pointer finger, and then the ring and middle finger are opposable, and then the pinky, and also the thumb on that hand, and the same thing on this hand. Got the thumb, got the pointer finger, got the 2 the middle finger and the ring finger and the pinky are all opposable. Sound a brain for it there. But all in all, this is a really nice figure. They've gotten better over the years, but this is still a classic to me. This is one of the first Optimus Prime figures that I bought after starting to collect again. But it's a pretty nice figure. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned for a lot more videos to come, guys.